Yes. Honestly. No. Choke that Been loved it. What is this? I hate the body.
I wonder.
Communists! Dirty communists! Judson is trying to drown himself in the local river. Hello and welcome to Infectious News. This is like around the first episode, but we're gonna start off pretty simple. We decided that we wanted to start off simple and just start off by asking the community some questions. And maybe in the future we'll get some stories and some other stuff like that about what people like in the Crafting Dead so that you guys' voices are heard. Now this will be the start of my series for the Infectious News series. This will be located on Atlanta and Smoky Survival on the beta servers. However, I might switch versions itself every so often, but it is a lot more easier to interview people on here versus on the old servers. So for now, we're going to start out on 1.16.5 on Smoky Survival and attempting Atlanta. This is Infectious News, and let's get right into it. First, we started off with something simple. We decided to go around and begin interviewing the players that we could find. Here's a few.
Saved my life. Possibly.
Yeah, possibly.
Because
what's in the
I could
background
die
of
out
your
of...
mic, dude? It sounds like you're literally at a concert.
I know. I don't know why people would put stuff in the loot dump because
Well,
new
usually there's
new players just go in.
Yeah, literally.
Okay, dude,
That's
that's
like...
some really bad background audio. Try and fix that, or just mute your mic for now. So yeah, that kid had like the mic with like a concert in it or something. I don't know what was wrong, but he had like a freaking Skillet concert in the background of his mic. Sorry about that, but that happened quite a lot throughout my interviews with those. Okay, so when it comes down to the are you newer to the Crafting Dead, or are you aware of the old version? So like the 1.6.
I mean, I'm new. I've watched lots of videos, but I'm pretty new.
Yeah. And
I got 7 kills. Zombie kills.
Yeah.
0 player kills.
So are you more PvP based, or are you more survival based on that side of the community?
More of like a collab base. Like I want to have friends, not really kill people. If they try to kill me, oh yeah, they're dead.
Yeah.
But like,
are you are you happy with like the ability to like how this server brings in some new elements that weren't in the old CD, like the base building mechanic, how it's more immersive, kind of being able to build and something?
Yeah.
Like that? Okay. Do you have do you enjoy the fact of like being able to have all this other stuff and some survival elements a little bit more, or is it just you kind of enjoy the mod pack itself, as in like the zombies and just the daisy elements?
Yes.
Okay. Also, like there's also vehicle mods and like mechanical mods and stuff like that.
I know. I went into one of those private solo servers that you can make.
Yeah.
I saw everything. Pretty cool.
Do you feel like that like needs to be in Crafting Dead, or it goes well with it a little bit, or
It goes well
yeah.
with it a lot because it adds more of like a feel to like a not like a Stone Age world where there's like zombies and guns, more like
Yeah.
of a modern world.
Are you in the Crafting Dead Discord?
No.
Okay, well, you probably aren't aware of this, but there's actually going to be new models added to the game. If you want, when you get the chance, check out the new gun models.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm trying to see if people are interested in the new models, see how they think about the new models.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the new models will look cool.
Also,
I mean, these models look cool, but
okay,
like,
also, what is your opinion on factions? So, either groups, like groups, what was your opinion on factions? Would you be a part of one, or would you
I
just probably fly solo?
I would probably be a part of one
Yeah.
just because the armor gives you no armor at all.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually a good topic, actually. Do you think that helmet should deal enough deal enough to protect you against headshots and stuff like that?
Yeah.
And what about the baby zombies? What's your opinion on baby zombies?
Decrease their speed. Definitely. They're so fast.
Oh yeah, they're ridiculously fast.
I was playing on the other server. They're just like, you can't even outrun them.
Yeah. And also with the
The Atlanta?
Yeah, have you played the Atlanta server?
Yes, yes, I have.
I have too.
I died around 6 times.
What do you feel about the crate system that they introduced and that new mechanics like fishing and stuff like that?
I like it.
That's pretty good. So what would be your play style on there if you if the zombies were nerfed and stuff like that?
I would most likely create a base, be solo, and most likely, well, if someone wants to join, they could join me,
Yeah.
but I'll have to, like, make sure they're not gonna betray me, because I've been betrayed so many times on, like, PvP servers.
Yeah. So Atlanta,
Yeah.
with Atlanta is a kind of more nomadic. So now that you know that you really can't base build, there will be servers that allow you to base build like this one.
Yeah.
But now knowing that, how would you play since it's nomadic mostly? Would you play more
I
aggressive?
would
or...
mostly try to just, like, stay in spawn and go out when I need to get, like, guns.
Yeah.
And if someone wants to PvP, I would most likely go with like.
Okay, let's take a break from this and let's go to Chuck Jetson. Step away from the van.
I can't at the moment. I have to get perms again.
That's okay.
I am currently unable to join or interact with the world around me. I feel as if I am in a limbo state. What the heck happened to my voice? Just in. My news van has been stolen by a raging man known as a Russian in a mecha suit of power armor. Chuck Jetson has never seen something more absurd. He is currently trying to tow my van. This is what we call in the United States as a not-poggers move. Fine, so be it then. I will use my magic crystals of Zoran to teleport across the realm. Good day to you, savage Russian man. This was rather anticlimactic, don't you think, Spider? Anyways, I want your head. Is anyone here to receive an interview from Chuck Jetson?
No.
This looks like a lovely neighborhood to Chuck Jetson. Let's interview the local residents. Hello, it is famous celebrity Chuck Jetson. Hello, sir. Hey. Chuck Jetson will go with the assault if you do not leave Chuck Jetson alone. Do not get Chuck Jetson involved with your gang violence. Chuck Jetson has acquired fatal wounds. Chuck Jetson will now be heading to the hospital. This just in. Chuck Jetson is in the hospital, and currently, Chuck Jetson refuses to pay the bill. He is going to do what we call a insurance fraud. I will escape before they charge me. This just in. Chuck Jetson wasn't fast enough, and the authorities have caught him. But don't worry, Chuck Jetson has escaped the prison, with the assistance of the cartel. This sign seems strange to Chuck Jetson, but it's almost like somebody had another sign there that Chuck Jetson edited. I don't believe that this is what the original message of the message was, but Chuck Jetson feels that all viewers should follow as the sign entails.
Yeah, woo!
For the safety of Chuck Jetson's viewers. Jetson, thank you for that. This is why you are our most important recorder.
Yes.
I'll start out simple. So how are you an older player or are you a new player to the Modpack?
On this mod pack, I'm new, but I'm very old player on the other pack, on the 164.
Okay, so like, yeah, 1.6.4, so like Dead Island, stuff like that, you played that.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So when it comes to this mod versus the old pack, like what are the things you like about this one that are different versus the old pack?
Like, to be honest, I'm still kind of the old school player.
Yeah.
So the mecha stuff is not my type.
Yeah, definitely.
But like I love the storage options, like infinite storage. That's nice for ammo and stuff. How to craft weapons. But it would be nice to know to add a little bit more kind of zombie stuff. You know, like weapons, choppers, maybe cars. Like Walking
Yeah.
Dead. Like this is supposed to be Walking Dead, right? Minecraft.
Well, relatively. Because, I mean, it kind of had its own variation with sprinters and stuff like that, tanks, throughout it. But anyways, what's your opinion on Atlanta? Have you played Atlanta yet, or?
No, only played Seaport, Cardiff,
Oh no, I'm talking about
a
on
little
this
bit of Dead
version.
Island. Cardiff is like the main one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm talking about
no.
oh, in this, oh, you didn't? Okay, so, then,
No.
for this server, what have you been doing since there's not really... Oh, did I just crash? Hello? That's right, viewer. I get kicked for AFK. Don't worry, you'll get to see this more than once. The server just booted me.
Yes, me too. Yes.
Well, okay, where was I?
You were talking about Atlanta, and then you were gonna say something.
Oh, okay, so when it comes to Atlanta, you didn't really didn't get to really play it that much. So since you've been mostly playing the server, what are the things that you've been doing on this server that you kind of like? Like, do you enjoy the free base building, being able to build whatever you want, and as creative as you want?
Yes, but no.
Okay.
So I enjoy this. Like I
You're cutting
enjoy
out.
building my own, but in the one. Am I cutting out now too?
Okay, I think you fixed it.
Okay, so in the 164, right? We had this, or 165, I don't remember. We had this base builder kind of setup where you used sandbags and.
Yeah, but I mean, do you like that versus over this one, or?
I like both, but like I feel like it would be. This is kind of overpowered, you know. Yes, I like the free world, but also I like the PvP. I like the limited map, the drops, the just overall fun in like going
Yeah.
explore.
Oh, so this server introduces things like raiding and little battles and like wars and stuff like that. How do you enjoy that?
I haven't participated a lot of that, but I haven't been on when it also has been. But I would love to join and try. I also like the upgrades on the weapons, especially like the enchantments and stuff. So nice. But yes, I would love to join stuff like that, wars and stuff.
Also, when it comes to, do you think certain things, actually, are you in the Discord, actually? The crafting the Discord?
Yes.
Okay, have you seen the new gun models?
No, I have not.
Okay, so it's not development. It's in development. It's what do you think about that versus the old pictures? Should I get this word?
You know, the old textures, yeah, I love them. I have loved them since the game came out. Also since Counter Strike came out.
Yeah. What do you think of the new
Sorry, I
ones,
got a
though?
phone
Do
call.
you think that they fit, or?
Yes, yes, I like them. I like Upgrade. Like, yes, the old ones have been OG for many, many years, almost 7 years now, or more, and and it's time for upgrade. Yes, it's time for a better or like a what's it called, a quality of life update. This is basically what it is, a quality of life. And yes, I would love gun model updates and even more guns of that maybe. Also, kind of other drop zones other than medical, military, and other stuff.
Okay. Let's
Right
see.
now we have four types of drops, correct?
Wait, 4 times? You mean supply drops or loot drops?
Loot drops, also supply drops for that kind of shit. There
Oh
should be
yeah.
more.
Well, also there's a thing as well now. There was a new thing released in development that they're adding variation loot, so it's not the same loot type. It has a chance of giving different types of loot. It'll look different. There's like cans of food, crates, ammo boxes, like gun crates and stuff like that.
Okay, okay, I like that. I like that. That's nice. That's nice.
Okay, and what's your opinion on factions? Uh, yeah. So basically, the old faction system. What do you think? What do you think about that? What could have been improved upon, or just what you liked about it?
So the old factions never worked on the old one. We all know that. It worked at one point, but it never got fixed. So I am not really sure how I can approach this question. When it worked, it was nice because it worked in all servers. If you were in a faction, it was Modpack based. So if you were in a faction with someone and you went to another server, it would still be the same. That was a really nice feature. I would love this here too.
Okay. Also, with involving factions, there's some new features with factions itself. There are alliance ships, war statuses, and diplomacy now. What do you feel about that?
That's nice. That like it's much better than the old one already. Um, Also, the other stats, the other servers had like this side stats of kills, how many times you died, KD ratio. I would also like that back. Also, for the same as the factions had the same, like the faction overall kill death ratio and zombie kills.
Okay. Also, here's a question that's a little bit more of an insider, but how would you feel for bandit AIs or bandit events?
I would love that. Like AI type, right? Like a player type, a player based that go bandit.
Oh my god. Why? Why?
Okay, so
This is
back to
so sad. Who added a freaking AFK kick feature? I'm gonna have to go AFK while talking to you. E.
so uh how, the bandit types, right? I would love that. Like it's kind of AIs walking around the woods or walking around in the cities, shooting you. Like it's people shooting at you. Like there is rival gangs, correct?
Yeah, I believe so. That would probably be how it would be functioning. And when it comes down to bases itself, how would you feel for base events itself? So your base exists for this long, or you stay at your base for this amount of time, and then a horde or a bandit group or something like that spawns at your group and attacks it every so once in a while to give it a little bit of spice.
I would love that, but the problem now here is the problem. People are allowed to build base.
You're lagging out.
So the problem there with this one is that people are allowed to build bases underground. So how would this feature work? If you know what I
Well,
mean.
I mean, it would probably be like they can damage the base itself with a certain amount of hits or something like that. They would it would be okay. So how this would be would probably be villager raid mechanic. they would be able to target weak spots in the base, like doors and stuff like that, and that would allow them to get inside. But the further they push in, they'll probably get closer and closer, dealing a little bit more and more damage as they go through.
Okay, yeah. Then I would love this. Hordes. I love hordes. I would also love a update where there is even more zombies than it is right now, because this is the apocalypse. There's a lot more. There should be a lot more zombie AIs on the map. I don't know if servers can handle it though, but it would be nice to have more zombies because on the old version 1.6.4 there is way more zombies than there is now.
So how do you feel about the fact that zombies can spawn with armor and weapons now?
I love it too because that's the reality. People die with stuff on them. For example, a riot cop died under the zombie apocalypse. How it makes sense, you know. I would love that too. If the zombies even drops a little bit of loot, you know, money drops, some form of currency like bottle caps in the what is his name? The other zombie mod pack, very popular.
Decimation?
Yes, also like that kind of maybe skill points on your character. That would be amazing, because that is stuff that makes also very much sense. Like
There's
the Dying
yeah,
Light.
yeah. There's a level system on Atlanta. It isn't fully fleshed out yet. But it's more like the zombies evolve with you. However, it entails a kind of division like what's it called? Kind of like level up system where it isn't more like dynamic AI that's involving. It's more like bullet sponge AI. Well, at least it used to. It was removed now. But what did you think about that?
I haven't been I haven't tested that yet, but bullet sponge. Yes, it would be nice because now we have upgraded weapons and also infected bullets like the last
Oh
version
no,
that
I'm not
was
talking
PvP.
about weapon. I'm not talking about weapon upgrades. I'm talking about the zombies evolve to the player's level and stats. So killing more
Yes.
zombies will make the zombies harder to kill, meaning there could be zombies with 575 health, but your gun damage never goes up.
Okay, yeah. I would like that too, but there should be added a type of weapon buff stats.
This video is 41 minutes long, or longer, but it's the fact that there's a lot going on in Crafting Dead. Now, at least you were able to get some information on the actual update itself. Now you have some information, you can make your own decisions on the update. There's so much stuff going on in the background, build teams, stuff like that. And I'll try and tell you as much of it as I can without actually leaking anything. However, now that we have all this settled, leave a few comments. Next video, that might even be mentioned. This is Infectious News, signing off.